Oh, hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we're doing the quest, What's She Left Behind? Nikinte has an idea of where Shaloki might have gone. Shalo said she wanted to sit down to read, didn't she? In that case, I suppose she's at the control tower right about now. It's a facility that houses the town's electric equipment. She's been haunting the place ever since she was a child. Anytime she needs to read something without distractions like as not, you'll find her there. As for why she's taking with the tower, I couldn't tell you. Anyway, I'll mark it on your map. Go and check on her, won't you? I got an idea. My guess is that's probably where she'd go with family to read. Oh, hello. Perfect timing, actually. I just finished reading over the report. Turns out Yuppie was a Shatona woman, and apparently she's also, your mother? We'll get to that later. More importantly, this report details the major problems she foresaw impacting the farm decades down the line. We'll just say, right about now. It says here she buried this microbial colony counter with her findings so that the moment this particular problem started to manifest in the fields, the alarm would sound and draw someone's attention. I wanted to ask, have you ever been to Yasulani Station? Before I suggest a solution for our problem, but it requires a special device she apparently left all the way over at the station. Before you say anything, don't worry, I won't be running headfirst into danger on my own again. Just assuming, of course, you would accompany me there. Yeah, we'll do that. Thanks. Make whatever preparations you need to, then meet me at the Halo. I'll be waiting. I still have to go back to that one quest we did, where the guy's like, I don't know why they keep trying to increase combat efficiency of the robots over, I don't know, the glaring problem of them not being able to operate out in the wilds because of electricity that they're weak to. All set, excellent. So about the problem with the farm. According to the report, the cause of the declining harvest is an infestation of exo-rays, a type of toxic slime mold. Electropillars fertilizing soil, everything in the ground stands to benefit, good or bad. That's why the farm hands weed the fields so aggressively. But by hiding out of sight under the topsoil, the exo-rays have had free reign to draw vital nutrients away from the crops. The more they multiply, the smaller our yields. In short, if we're to save the crops, we'll need to exterminate the exo-rays, and to that, we'll need the device that's stored at the station. Are you with me? Okay. But what I don't understand is why Yuppie would store the report and the device in two separate locations. Wouldn't it have been easier to put them both in the box? Oh well, no point in wondering, I suppose. Shall we be off then? Ah, son of a... Here we are at Tishipani, where the stones howl. There was a report claims that both she and Auntie Nikante used to live here. The land changed so drastically that the entire village was all but flung into danger. That's when Queen Sphinx turned up. After some discussion, it was decided that the villagers would take refuge in Everkeep. While most of them were content to stay there, some grew to miss the feel of nature beneath their feet, so they decided to resettle in the outskirts. Auntie and the others could be living the high life in Solution 9 right now if they wanted, but instead they remained loyal to the land. Dusty old town means the world to me. I originally took on the role of engineer so I could help make life easier for everyone. I want to be responsible for the farm, and it's up to me to solve its problems, whatever they may be. The station's coming up now, just over the hill to the southeast. I'm not in any hurry to cross the finish line, though. Slow and steady wins the race just as well. Seems downright waste to me. With a little elbow grease, these houses could be good as new. But I suppose it's too far from the safety of Everkeep. That reminds me. Apparently the Tanawata and the Shitona used to be sworn enemies. Can you believe it? And then some king, Gulu something or other, mended the rift between the two people. They came to share the land peaceably. This all happened before Auntie was born, so who knows how many decades ago that was. Well, in local time, a very long time. Outside the said rift, not that, decades, but not nearly as many. Given the time difference of the two, it very well could have been years. Years to each one of ours. We've come quite a ways now. Look at the view of Everkeep. When I was little, I attended school there with the other kids from the outskirts. That's where I learned all I needed to work as an electrope engineer. Yuppie wrote in a report that she once took those same classes. She said the mysterious machines were a new frontier she couldn't help but want to explore. Then she used the knowledge she gained from her formal education to build up Yuppie's halo. Curious as she was about the technology, it seems nature was her true passion. Think about all the love and care that went into the halo. I'm not sure I have any business taking care of it. We're nearly there now. Let's hurry and secure Yuppie's device. It's really a sight to behold, isn't it? I hope someday I get to see one of those huge train things running on it, like in the old days. I always had my suspicions, but now that I'm seeing it in person, I think I've actually been here before, back when I was younger. All my life I thought it was just a silly dream I had. I remember walking along the tracks hand in hand with some grown-up while they talked to me about the station and the lands beyond. Now I think I might know who it was. Here we are at Yasulani Station. Quite the trek, eh? Before the land fused, people flocked here in droves, but these days, well, no need to state the obvious, I suppose. Now to retrieve Yuppie's device. I think she said it was in this building here. Storage cupboard, bottom shelf at the very back. Aha! Here we are. Apparently this special transformer has already been attuned to the farm's pillars. It should force the exo-rays out into the open. Do you remember what I told you before about how the pillars convert the power of lightning into nutrients to help the soil, and the exo-rays in turn steal those nutrients for themselves? This device will halt the conversion, funneling a massive energy current straight into the ground. In one fell swoop, the beasts will be deprived of their food source and given a nasty shock besides. To escape the shocks, they'll have no choice but to form fruiting bodies and burrow to the surface. That's when we strike, or at least that was Yuppie's plan anyway. Isn't she incredible? She realized our soil was at risk of attracting fungi, so she planned out detailed countermeasures decades in advance. I can scarcely believe someone as middling as me could have a mother so brilliant. It's true, I can't, but I found some sort of official document together with the rest of the report. It states upon Yuppie's death, her daughter was to be given full control of the farm once she reached adulthood. Now I've come of age and I've been put in charge of the farm. What else am I to think but that she must be my mother? Feels like something from a storybook, the tale of a humble villager who was in truth the descendant of a great hero. The Yuppie's no work of fiction. She was real and she walked these lands just as I do now. When I was first assigned to Yuppie's Halo, I thought there must have been some mistake. Why me, when there were really surely countless others more capable? I still haven't found my answer yet, but if one thing's for certain, it's this. I won't let her legacy wither and die on my watch. At least now I've got a tentative solution for the farm's exo-ray infestation. Let's head back to the outskirts and set about putting Yuppie's plan into motion. You know something? I think I've come to understand why she hid the device all the way out here. I think maybe now that I'm a woman grown, she wanted me to see what's become of the life we once had. Just a theory, mind. For that long walk, I'm sure you must be tired as I am. Well, not your extermination plan soon enough, but for now, let's both take a moment to rest. Oh, and thanks for walking with me. I'll see you when we get back. And that was the quest What She Left Behind. Thank you for joining us here today for this little video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again for another video on YouTube, or maybe one of our many streams over on Twitch. Till then though, have a wonderful rest of your day.